In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you can send a sign-in request, which also includes a request for a payment. And that's great because you can, with one request, you can get an agreement signed and payment received as well, instead of having to send them as two separate requests. So let's go through a bit of the setup of this. So this assumes that you've set up your account record and authenticated successfully. I'm just going to be using my Sandbox demo account test environment here. So the first thing you'll need to do is within your Docusign account, whether that's in the Sandbox demo or the live production account, you'll need to set up your payment gateways, and they include companies like Stripe and Authorize.net, for example. And once that's done, you can then come over to the Payment Gateways tab and click the Download Payment Gateways, and that's going to pull down the list of any payment gateways that you've set up in your particular environment. Now, we've got a template that I'll use for this demonstration that you can reference that shows you how to send an agreement with payment, and that's this one just called Auto Place Agreement with Payment. It's just a copy of our Auto Place Agreement one that shows you how to use anchor strings to insert Docusign tabs without having to hard code their positions, and it also includes a request for payment. So if we look at the document tabs, it's just got a single recipient with a date, the name, sign here, and it's also got two extra tabs. It's got a number tab, which has got a label called payment fixed amount. The value is coming from a merge field, which is the recipient documents amount due, which I'll show you shortly. And it's got a tooltip text, and if we click into the gear icon, there's a anchor string of /invoice amount due /. So I'll look at the layout for that in a second. And then we've also got a formula tab, and this is basically an invisible one. It's set to 00. And if we look at the details for this, everything here is it's got a formula. So the payment fixed amount, which was that number tab label looking at before, times 100, that just gets the amount to be paid into cents, which is what the payment gateways require. I've chosen Stripe from my list of supported payment gateways. It's US dollars. I've given a description, a code, and so on and so on. So if we back out of here, I'll just quickly show you that merge field on the layout. Go into layout mode, and we'll go down to requests, and here's the layout that it's going to use, the custom agreement auto place with payment PDF. And there's an amount here. If I just select the contents of that, you'll see that there's some hidden text. It's in white, so it doesn't show, but it's got that same anchor string that we're looking at earlier, so /invoice amount due /. Okay, so let's go back to our template, go back into browse mode, and let's go and test this out. So we'll go to template requests, we'll create a new request, choose my recipient, so we use Joe, and I mentioned earlier that the amount due and the invoice number merge fields are coming from this little pop over here on the at the recipient contact level. So we'll give this an invoice number, and the amount due, we'll make it $150. Okay, so that's all set. So let's send my envelope, and that's going to upload it to Docusign, and that was successfully sent, so that's great. Now let's open up my email, and we'll wait for that email to come through, and then I'll just walk you through how this looks for the recipient. Okay, sorry, the email's arrived. I was just getting my demo credit card number ready. So let's go review document. So it happens in two steps. The first step is the signing of the agreement, which is the same as all the other signing ceremony processes for envelopes in Docusign. So that's just loading up now. And then once the agreement's signed, then it'll ask me for my payment request. So this is a very simple agreement. I'll just sign that. You can see it's merged in the amount due of $150 in US currency. So we'll finish the sign-in component, and now it's asking me for payment, so I can choose my payment method. I'm going to use a credit card. This is in the demo environment, so there's a demo credit card that you can use, and pay and finish. So that's processing that credit card payment and completing the agreement. So that's all been finished. So agreement signed, payment captured, all in the one process. Okay, so that's all done. So we'll close that and go that and back to FileMaker. So if I check my envelope status, that should come back as completed. And if I go down here in, oops, sorry, got to get my completed form data. That's come down, and you can see it's captured a payment amount of $150 plus the usual sign-in forms, etc. So that's how you can send a sign-in request with payments using the fmESignature link version 2 file.